Enough number, 30% said it had deteriorated their standard of living in the country. In terms of what their views about the progress of their own life in the country is concerned, 37% felt that the United States are moving forward and their life as well. Not a very huge number if you look at the general scheme of things. And this was the last question which sort of clinched an issue that was raised earlier. There are many problems facing our country today. Which one do you think is the most important issue? The most important issue being the economic crisis, and rather surprisingly, the war on terror. Just 2% people thinking that the war on terror is not at all an important issue. Christopher Raj, if I can bring you in here, the killing of Osama bin Laden, celebrations across all US towns and cities. People were out celebrating up until the night, and it was touted a key achievement, rather a promise delivered. We will get him, and we finally got him. Not playing a very important role in this presidential race?
See, one thing that Obama has been successful in bringing down the issues in Afghanistan is related to taking prisoners of war. You see, he has avoided it.
Right.
Bush took prisoners of war and got himself into problem in public opinion. Guantanamo Bay is still continuing. Various places the prisoners still continuing. What Obama has done, this drone killing,
right?
The killing was more. He has only arrested only one prisoner. So the issue of public opinion on prisoner things has ended. Second, he has already declared he is going to withdraw.
Right.
The process of withdrawal is war, and both the candidates do not want to pursue any war. Be it on Iran.
But one of the candidates, Iran, I was going to come
Iran,
to
they said no, both of them, you see. They didn't want to.
There was a slight difference in the wording that was used. Mr. Shankar, if I can bring you in here. In terms of President Obama saying all options are on the table, and the Republican challenger hinting that perhaps the military solution was the way forward. Do you think that is an essential difference on Iran? And do you think it is really important to the American people?
Yeah, it is important to the extent that, Americans are not interested in going for any more war. So to that extent, I'm sure that they would agree with Obama. And Obama has been saying right from the beginning that Iran should be treated in a different way, right from the day he took over in 2008. So he is going ahead with his own plan, and Mitt Romney had given a slightly different view, as you rightly said.
Right.
His views on Israel is quite clear, and
Yeah.
views on Iran, the beginning of campaign was just take a military option. Right. But now he has neutralized himself.
I need to wrap this up. A final comment from you, Ajit, before I go to Yashwant sitting in Washington, D.C. What do you think we can expect in the coming week? Very briefly.
Well, there's absolutely no doubt in my mind that the numbers are going to stay very close. You see, we've been doing this for more than 2 months now, and I've been personally involved with this. We've been written about in HuffPost and in New York Times. The numbers after the first debate, the numbers simply vanished in favor of Obama. So now it is coming down very simply to Ohio. We've seen in the last 2 days, Romney has started airing ads where he has suggested that Jeep is shifting jobs to China, which is not a true ad, and Chrysler has moved into the story. I think it is coming down to Ohio, coming down to New Hampshire, and coming down to Virginia.
Right. Yashwant, if I can bring you in for final comments here. As Ajit was mentioning, the first presidential debate went hugely against Obama, but then after that the clawback has begun. Do you think Obama can perhaps inch through in the final leg?
I think the Romney campaign has peaked. That's what the word I would like to use. It has peaked a bit early, and probably Hurricane has given a window of opportunity for Obama to give that last push. But having said that, I must say it's wide open. I don't think that it can be more closer than this particular election. Maybe in terms of electoral college, some of the other candidates might push in, and Obama might get better numbers in electoral college. But it is much closer than anybody was expecting.
Right. Mr. Deshmukh, thanks very much for joining us. We'll have to leave it there. And our August panel, thanks so much for joining us. Whom will you put your money on? We leave that for you to decide. It's a neck-and-neck race. We'll just have to wait 1 week. Let's see who triumphs. That's it. In
I would like to add,
I need
undecided voters.
Yeah, undecided voters. Let's
Even
see.
the Indians in America, you never heard.
It will never end. It will never end. But I do need to end the bulletin right now.
Yeah.
I do need to end the bulletin right now. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned. News and updates continue on NewsX. It won't end in that, simply.